What in the world? There we go. Hi, happy Sunday, everybody! How are you all doing? I've just been literally vibing to this title theme for so long. Fed Gabe, Lord. Pyro, thank you for being here. 50 streams in a row. I deeply appreciate it. Hey, in case y'all forgot, I have a merch drop. I'm gonna be making that post every day so I can pin it. I'll probably get a bot here to do it here a little, pretty soon. How's y'all Sunday going? Any bug doing anything for the holiday? I'm not. In fact, I didn't even know I had tomorrow off until I think Thursday. My job doesn't tell us. It's in the employee handbook, and we're expected to remember it. Are y'all ready? Do y'all have your warm drinks, your hot chocolate? We're telling spooky stories. Last time, what did we figure out last time? Last time it took me 30 minutes to figure out how to progress. What else happened? Oh, I'm not even clicked in the game. Hana, remembering? I try my best, okay. Same probably not doing anything. I'm gonna probably be cleaning, actually. But I'll probably try and get everything clean today because I have free electricity on the weekends. Hello? Oh. Chew. Bless you. I thought it said Reverend Spider, and I was like, oh, Father. I was like, this is not a holy house. Did we get the phone call last stream, or was it this? No, it was the stream before that. Oh, right now we're the two girls and we're talking to the teacher to find out more info on the rights and stuff, like what he knows. What else? The cops, or I guess the detectives were talking to the two girls. It was mostly just them. Oh yeah, we found out that the stepfather was not a stepfather, and that he was dead in the house, right? And that, I guess whoever it was, probably him, was idolizing the serial killer from back in the day. Anyway. Make sure y'all get cozy, okay? Excuse me, Mr. Raishi. What is it, Miss Kurosuzu? You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the rite of resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof do you have of that? You really know your stuff. What about that? That was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for the occult magazines. Oh, really? It was just nonsense then? Not exactly, rather. I love their expressions. They're so... I don't know. I was gonna say they're so expressive. Well, yeah, that's what an expression means. It's not a complete fabrication. There's a basis for it. And that is, well... I suppose there's no harm in telling a couple students so passionate about this topic. Thank you! This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the Record of Fates. It was just after Seaman arrived in Honjo. Seaman? Oh my god. There are records of conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. Well, good news is we can bring him back! That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual. Oh wait, what does that sound like? I'm so dumb. Damn, does that sound familiar maybe? I call this tragedy the Honjo incident, and it has long been a subject of my research. And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is The resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is same as rite of resurrection. Yes, that is how the Record of Fates ties everything together. Of course Bella is here now. Every time I start stream, do you want to jump up? You want to come sit in my lap? Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. But you have to lay down. You can't get on the desk. Come on. Good girl. She's so good. She's right here now. To put it in chronological order, first Seimun brought the rite of resurrection to Edo. We can assume that by this point, Seimun was likely using a different name. Then in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of the events. Do you want to bother reading this? I accidentally exited out, so I guess not. Oh, you want me to kiss Bella? Okay. Come here, Bella. Big kiss. Mwah. 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 There she's purring. Okay, sit down. She won't sit down completely. Her damn ass is raised, so that's how they're connected. And if I'm getting this right, the 7 mysteries are basically required to gather the soul dregs necessary for the rite. Could you hear me going, mwah? And there's more. With this most recent occurrence, the curse, I've become even more confident in my theory. You are? Yes, the reason for it being the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etched into those who receive the cursed stones. Resentful memories. Quit moving your feet! Sit down! Hold on. I'll give her a couple of brushes here. Bila, 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 bila. Yako, if you really are a curse bearer, and when you obtained your cursed stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Oh, I did. Exactly. Those memories are what happened to in the final moments of the 9 who died from the Honjo incident. Broadly speaking, they involve dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. If this is the case, that's a lot of very different things, I guess. How long did this incident last? You got being literally butchered and dismembered by some serial killer. You got being set on fire. What the heck is the foot washing mansion's deal then? Like, what was all that? Welcome to McDonald's. Do you want your fucking Tally! Thank you for the raid! What does this say? Please check team announcements raid? What does that mean? Hi everybody, welcome in! Oh, you're playing Kingdom Hearts? Oh boy. Welcome! My name is Hanayomi Kamakiri. I am an Orchid Mantis VTuber. We're playing Paranormasight. If you don't know what Paranormasight is, it's like a spooky mystery visual novel. But the music's good. It has a meta aspect to how to resolve these mysteries. It's very good. Excuse me, I also have Bella here. Bella's my cat. I hope Kingdom Hearts was good. I'm not a big fan of it, but I've been slowly thinking about playing it sometime. Bella, say hi. Say hi to the raiders. She doesn't speak, but she was purring. Anyway, it is a pretty chill stream, and there is not any voice acting, so it's just me reading everything. Alright, game, rather, not stream, I guess. Broadly speaking, they involve dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. You enjoyed it, I'm glad. Are you on 1 or 2 right now? She keeps rubbing her head against the mic, so if y'all hear any bumps, that's her. The 9 victims became the 9 cursed echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries. Thus gathering the resentful memories gathered by the present curses and connecting them together. You just finished 1.5. What is in 1.5? Is that, would that be 1 and, what is it? Chain of Memories? What's the others? Is 365 in that one? Is that even the right game title? Oh, that's it! That's all it is? I thought it was the games! I thought it was the whole games. Am I just thinking of all in one then? Wow, I'm... So much for that. I'm a little disappointed. I think if I play it, I'll go find all in one. And I will play all of the Kingdom Hearts. That's how it is, right? Is it all of them? Oh boy. I don't know anymore. Do I want to play all of them now that I think about it? I think I would have to. They did do an all-in-one collection. Yeah, but I thought I don't know. I thought 1.5 was all of the games from 1 to 2. Oh, did they release all in one on Steam? I assume you meant Steam, as you said stream. Also, the music in this game is really good if y'all just want to chill for that. Because I think I remember all in one was like a Walmart PS4 exclusive for a while. It will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident. It's okay, I understand. Kingdom Hearts is like, Tim! Tim's like, oh shit! Hold up. I get it. Huh. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your fool's possession, Yako. Ugh. Mio, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Alright. Oh, I keep exiting out. Tim, thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Hana Horde. Anyway, I hope you had fun. I think I haven't really played Kingdom Hearts 1, but I did really like Kingdom Hearts 2. At least I liked the end of it. So if you haven't played that before, I hope you enjoy that one. Okay, Mr. Raishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the fool's possession. Excellent. He told us all this info. I feel like it would be, you know, it would be nice to tell him about our stuff. So basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yagura tower at a festival. Interesting. It's definitely the GOAT. Oh, okay, so I suppose you have it. It's literally the only one I have played all the way through. I've played, I've tried to play Kingdom Hearts 1. And the only other one I tried to play was Dream Drop Distance, and that was only because I like The World Ends With You. And I got so mad at how it was represented in that game that it kind of like soured my playthrough. Ignoring the fact that I got stuck on one level as Riku, so I gave up. It's not that one then. Not that one? What do you mean? Among the 9 victims of the Honjo incident, that is to say the 9 cursed echoes, one of them is Seiman himself, or so I suspect. Huh? Bella's falling. Do you want to fix yourself? Do you want to be in my lap or not? Seiman was one of the victims at the Honjo incident too? If y'all hear a thumb, it's her tail hitting the mic. Meaning an Onmyonji as powerful as him also became a cursed echo? Which one do y'all think it is? Do y'all think it's one we haven't even come across yet? Your PSP broke and birthed by sleep? No! That's so sad. I'm so sorry. It would make sense that the cursed echo tied to a cursed stone tied to a cursed echo like that would be special. The power of a cursed stone is different based on the cursed echo? Mio, Mio, Mio. Then maybe with Seiman's cursed echo we could... Yes, we may be able to settle this whole situation. What would his curse echo do? Just get rid of all the curse echoes? That'd be pretty wild. What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing. Sorry. Mr. Araishi, how many other resentful memories have you gathered so far? I have learned a number of them. The Evergreen Beach, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern, and now the Fool's Procession makes 4. Of those things, the most important are the Foot-Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. What are they about? First, the Foot-Washing Mansion. He's got a... Oh, okay. I guess he's telling us the lore on them. We've only got, like, a particular detail on the curse itself. And, the story behind it. I was like, he's just gonna tell us shit we already know, but I guess not. And old Miyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Seimin, I'm afraid. A female Miyoji who sought the right of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Seimin. Her curse echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. That detective did well to escape this one. It's... How do you explain it? Like, how do you explain the meta-ness of avoiding a curse by not hearing it even when you plug your ears? You would straight up just have to be deaf, right? I wonder if the curse could even somehow go around being deaf. Sorry to derail. No worries, it's okay. I'm perfectly fine having conversation with new, people that raid. I am interested, so it's okay. But thank you. Enjoy your lurk. Bella, can you sit down? So a female Onmyoji and rival of Seimon was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. The curse echo was from a craftsman of Netsuke carvings named Jinkichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. My dumbass almost said honged. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The right of resurrection. Precisely. This man Jinkichi must have been in contact with Seimon. If I could just collect all of the memories, everything will be revealed and the truth of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. I love how he's pretty chill about it. He didn't necessarily need or, like, want to have a cursed echo. Or a cursed stone. And he's content with just getting the knowledge of them. Meaning you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I wonder, do y'all think he's gonna die? I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives. But they might not find the other curse bearers, so I must take measures of my own. Another thing. Yes? You never really finished about what the trigger for, all of this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? It has something to do with how you obtained the Record of Fates, right? How did you really get a hold of the Record of Fates? Bella, cut it out. To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It would be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today, they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is the culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. What? Something so terrible will happen? I won't allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. Okay, Bella, I need you to get down. She got startled. Come on. There you go. Good girl. If she would just, like, relax without getting so excited whenever I pet her. Okay. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Yo, I need a better chair. Holy crap. Mr. Hiraishi, please, tell us everything you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the Record of Fates by a woman. A woman? A woomph. Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't exactly see what she looked like. 1 month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice? It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the rite of resurrection held within its pages. Spread rumors of its ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month. She specified the time period? I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity, I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Hence, I went public with the record of fates. Hihaku and occult magazines immediately jumped at the news. It was a financial boon for me. Huh? Hihaku? As in Hihaku soaps? Oh yeah, I forgot about the lady. Right. I mean, no, that's not important. Just some personal business. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse began. Those are all the details I have. Very well, I told you this much. I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you. What might that be? About Seimon's record of fates. There's a sort of continuation to it, another document called the Record of Fates Yin Scroll. A continuation? Actually, a section written in Seimon's own hand was appended to the manuscript. According to which, after the Honjo incident, Seimon lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum, oh my god, for the event that the tragedy became its own curse. Well, how does that work? Is it just like a curse of curses? It seemed he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into curse echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to, my god, what in the world? Hoi! Hi, Blackfire Artist, how are you? It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter, Miss Sakazaki? You think my information inaccurate? If Seimon died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. You really don't get it, do you? Huh? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seimon possessed? Your EP? Well, I don't know if story time's gonna be a better option. Unless you want to fall asleep to mysteries. Have you forgotten the ability? Yeah, I already said that. Of course not. He could use the rite of Oh! You're telling me Seimon used it on himself? The rite of resurrection be carried out in advance so that it activates whenever the soul dregs are gathered together. Yo, in advance? It's like, that's like hunting S-ranks in Final Fantasy 14. Fucking... I don't know why. That's not even a good comparison. Then it's not possible that Seimon himself resurrected by the rite after it took place. But he'd still have to collect the soul dregs needed to use the rite. Yes, and that's why they died, the 8 others besides Seimon. What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul dregs? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I need the resentful memories to learn the truth. I get it now. The issue at hand is that the Yin Scroll and the Record of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set. Very stylish, thank you! This makes me squirm in my chair. When I received the Record of Fates, the Yin Scroll was gone, only this information was left. Supposedly Seimon's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. Take a drink real quick. I got some hot... Why did I get that? Oh god, that was bitter. I got some hot tea to help my throat while I read. It seems that over their long history, the 2 documents became separated and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. Artist, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hano Horde. Seimon had descendants? So there's someone out there related to him by blood even now? Yes, in fact, I've tried to trace the line as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known Onmyoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems likely the use of the manuscripts has been long forgotten, only being passed down out of tradition. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask whoever that voice belonged to about the Yin Scroll. I'm sure you do. So basically, in the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, Simon? This guy's, it's like Gurren Lagann when you think his name is Simon, but it's actually like Simone. Anyway, I just say his name wrong every time. Simon himself wrote about ways to handle the curse in the right, yes? I should just call him Simon. Yes, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time, but I haven't found a single lead. So if you two find out anything other than resentful memories or Yin Scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? That's the real extent of everything I know. What are we looking at here? It was said that Simon, Tsuchimikado, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in the Honjo incident might become cursed and used in the collection of soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. The existence of the Yin Scroll was indicated in a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It is believed to have been inherited by a descendant. Okay. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. Does that count? Is this extra credit? Y'all, we have only got like half a day left. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I should have made oolong tea, not black tea. I thought black tea was supposed to be sweet. Why does that guy look so smug and evil? I don't know if he looks evil. He's just... I don't know. He wants... I don't know how to describe him. I was gonna say he wants money. I don't think he cared about the occult specifically. But that stuff pays because people like that. We've learned a lot. So to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the rite of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may have info we want since it details how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find the Yin Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle this situation. But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads on where it is. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. Maybe it's Hihaku Soaps, maybe they have it. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curses is involved too. Right. Oh, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I don't have sugar though. Wait. I might have sugar actually. I don't want to go get it though. Let's see. So Mio, what are we gonna do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tatsumi. I love this music. I want this like on a vinyl. Ah, this is so pretty. Mini sweeteners? Are you talking about like a sugar cube or are you talking about like the little packets of sugar? We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Tatsumi might know more about it. Should we go back to school then? Yeah, that's our point of contact after all. What do they look like? Whoever's behind the voice that gave Mr. Araishi the Record of Fates. That must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans. Her face when she said that. I thought you'd say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. Alright, the mastermind again. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in the female Onmyoji who was a rival of Seimon. A white disc. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that is either. I know we have, like I said, we have packets. Also, isn't stevia an artificial sweetener anyway? What else is there? Aspartame. I feel like they have a different name. I think aspartame is the technical compound name. Oh, that reminds me, Mia. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Do you think they speak Spanish, Gabriel? Oh, you mean where Michio? Yeah, where it happened. Oh yeah, she was hit by a car. So I think we've already knew that her death was an accident. Quote unquote, but I think that was to the ghost's knowledge and that she was hit by a car. I'm just humming to the music instead of reading. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to have to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. God, I can't speak. Oh, that reminds me, Yako. Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Oh, now that you mention it. Oh yeah, I guess this is somehow proving that she is indeed possessed by Michio. That day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. I remember Gabe being stupidly cryptic last time. When we were trying to find out where Michio was. At a specific time. And I apparently forgot my own theory. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. I see. That's all I was wondering about. Thanks. Hmm? Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh, this guy. This is the foot washer. Whoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? I was trying not to backseat, and since you pointed out something interesting, you can answer for me, Gabe. I'm Mitaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. Oh, drama! A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone of the foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion? So you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about? Oh, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey! You're in the driver's seat. Uh-oh. He hit Michio. Uh-oh. Yako? Yes, wait, what? Just now was I doing something? Uh-oh. The Michio was coming out. Sorry, Mr. Namigaki. What might be the matter? Right. I actually wanted to just discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? I ain't trust like that. We can do it here. He doesn't look like a He doesn't look like he drives cars. Gabe, what do people that drive cars look like? Discuss something with us. You were talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you would learn a few things yourselves. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this when he mentioned Michio. What do we do? We'll go to school first. Sorry, but there's something we got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Okay. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at Ryogoku Bridge if you change your minds. What the heck was that look? Alright, well, we gotta go... Let's go here. Maybe I should get some sugar after all. I bought a bunch of sugar and stuff for brownies that I can't make, so... Let me go do that. Let me go add some sugar. I'll be right back. I was trying to see if I can make, like, milk tea out of a Keurig machine. I feel like I know what they're talking about, but I wouldn't know what this sweetener disc is called in English, so it might just not have a specific word. It might just be like sweetener. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'll grab some sugar real quick. I just got back, but I realized I forgot my headphones. One moment again. Okay, I'm back. I added sugar, but realized I don't really have a way to mix it, so I tried to shake it, and then the liquid came out. Phantorum, hi! I hope this worked. I did have cane sugar. We're good. A pill tablet, so it's not flat? The sugar I added wasn't enough. Now it's still bitter. Oh well. I'll suck it up. You don't own a spoon? I do, but not anything that's like an appropriate size for swirling sugar in with tea. It was like massive. It was a massive spoon. I don't know how to describe the spoon. It was perfect for eating ice cream, maybe. Big. Big spoon. Boss! I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van at the Chiba Mountains that looked like it'd been in an accident. Uh-oh! They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. Uh-oh! That's the vehicle Michio was hit by. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Oh, ho. Is there not like an expiration on DNA testing old blood? Big girthy ice cream. Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say girthy. So it must be the van that hit Michio. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find out. The license plate had been removed though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was slightly anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it. Thanks for the report. That is a lot of, like, stuff to do just from one act. Yo, a bird! I love this duck. Alright, sir. By the way, boss, you've confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. Yeah, they really did. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they might have been intentionally targeting Michio. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have a reason to kill Michio? Oh, well, you were talking about needing a sacrifice earlier, right? The first person that comes to mind is Konkichiro Iwai, after all she knew about his crimes. But then Iwai was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher who was taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Junochi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true. In that case, it's quite possible she'll also decide to exact her revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, she may have already done it last night, just like with Iwai. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? That talisman, maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for? Alright, I'll take a drink. Thanks, Lard. You know what? I want to take a drink of tea because the bitterness is drying my tongue out. Where'd my other cup go? Oh, I thought I put it on the floor. I didn't put it on the floor. You want so much from me, Lard. Jesus. So much. Alright. Thank you! Hi, Shiro! Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, nor on her corpse. Her corpse is the remains. He said house, didn't he? Ugh. But doesn't a hit and run seem like too drastic a measure to go for a little talisman? Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, what we need to do now is the testimony from Michio herself. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. Wasn't there like some, what do you call it? I could have sworn there was like some TV show about detectives that would literally solve murders and shit by literally talking to the ghosts. I might be thinking of, I don't know. It's either the same one or this is a different one where one of the detectives was literally a zombie. I think it was called I Bite or something like that. But I think that's two different shows. I think she would like eat their brains to like Ghost Trick? Isn't that a game? Does Ghost Trick do the same thing? No, this was like a TV show, like an American TV show. I could have sworn there was one where they would talk to the ghosts. I think the one I was thinking of, the second one, is called I Bite. It was really dumb. No, hold on, maybe not. I feel like it was called I something. Hold on. Let me look. TV show where the detective girl is a zombie. Oh, it's just called iZombie. I'm so fucking dumb. Where you play as a ghost detective? Wait, are you detectiving ghosts or are you a ghost who is also a detective? But no, iZombie is different, I think. Also, she's like a goth. She's like a goth zombie. I thought I Bite would have been more clever than iZombie. Like, what the fuck does the I part even mean? This came out in like 2015, so that's even after like the whole iPod like throwing eyes at the random beginning of shit. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'll just take advantage of Google. TV show where the detective can see ghosts. I don't know. Oh, somebody else had the same question on Reddit 8 months ago, maybe. I said it's not Ghost Whisperer. Oh, apparently the show was called Medium. Let me see if that was it. Oh, damn, this is old. Is this really what I'm thinking of? This is from 2005. I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. I give up. I could have sworn it was more recent than that. Why does my cursor come up here? It's not even in the game. Alright. A ghost who is also a detective investigating deaths. Well, if he's a ghost, how are they going to get resolved? I'll try and play Ghost Trick. I heard it's pretty good. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. I'd rather have them come sooner rather than later, but... Dude can just toss shit around. Figure it out. So is he a poltergeist? Can he write? Can you take that? Can you take a ghost's, what do you call it? Is a ghost testimony liable? Can you prove it? I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. Do 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 do. Alright, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. Pew. Oh. Well, let's go do this one then. Komogata High School. God, this would be like perfect weather. Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yin scroll, huh? Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Ario, stop making things sound weird. Anyway, let's share what we found at Michio Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. Yes? A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? Had Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Jinochi used that to blackmail her? Wow, what a bunch of information. Uh-oh. Bunch of spicy information being thrown out there. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jinochi and Iwai, if Michio Shiraishi did it, it wouldn't make sense. Or it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? His face. The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already? Ah, yes. Ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. Oh. Oh. So if we get this Record of Fate's Yin scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse. Yes, the source of the curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seimon Tsuchimikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. His name is so hard to say. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right, I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make a finding of Record of Fate's Yin scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Seimon have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. That reminds me, Mio. Was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Nijima really just an intimidation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Oh, boss said that you knew something about this sort of thing. Do you not? That face. Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio. No one's judging you. Right, but it still feels a little weird. Can you ban me? Oh, sorry. I guess Gabe could do it. I don't know. And give him what he wants. I was a little scared what would happen if we didn't do it. He said not to read it. I was like, oh shit. This is a threat. It's like committing a crime just so you can go to jail. I still find it sus. Yeah, a little bit sus. I don't know. So what's your opinion on it as someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. Asking for damages? Huh. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as a camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposely required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much, I'm impressed. It totally matches that with the vibe you've got going on. What do you mean by that? Don't worry, have some confidence. Yeah, right, thanks, I guess. If that black magic is just an intimidation, we probably don't have much to worry about. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. Uh-huh. Alright, about the mastermind, I have an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about that Iwai person. Yep, whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She has money too. It would also match that Hideki Raishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers, this classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Sakazaki. What? Me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks, I'm just going to borrow it for a second. Well? Uh-oh. Yes. There are soul dregs inside after all. Yeah, definitely confirming there the being possessed there. Because obviously if she's not aware that she has killed people, then oh, what could it be? Some bug taking control of her. Because we know definitely that Michio supposedly killed the teacher, so there would be a soul dragon there. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything, I swear, you have to believe me. It's okay, we know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But, uh-oh. There's no mistake that Jinochi and Iwai were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that's inside of you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me? What? Uh-oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. What? By Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way. You mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally the mind will reject such attempts, but it do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with, and because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So for those reasons, your minds merge without any issue. What the heck? How does that work? What does that mean? It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. Which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way, we've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel any different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michio Shiraishi. You have been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of what the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we meant that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. What? That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Michio, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I don't know. What should I do? A demo? It was actually Michio who used the cursed stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that, I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted and strengthened by the feast. Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Oh yeah, it wasn't like she, wasn't she standing outside of the candy shop or something completely unaware? Then that means I was the one who killed them. I cursed them both. Rip. How come no, you were being controlled? Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. Why couldn't we kill the... We could have killed the janitor then. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako. Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard, it wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. Oh, this is so dramatic. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Michio. She's crying. That's why I killed them. Damn, who did it? What's going on here? I'm getting mixed messages. Yako. There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What is up with you? You've had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. I feel like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, good, huh? Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, come on, you're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad, and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry, I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. But what? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. What the heck is this? Some weird brain dream scheme? What the hell am I saying? Thank you, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it was. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends. And how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me. Huh? No, Michio, wait, huh? Did she just, like, leave? Did she just, like, separate herself and pass on? What does that mean? Huh? Why did they bring her to a classroom? They could have brought her to the nurse's office. You're awake. Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring that all on you, Yako. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Huh? Was I dreaming? Sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, bud. We need to hear what Michio Shiraishi has to say now. Oh, right. And so, after considering what to do, it is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summoned her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. Oh, here we go again. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really? You think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Sure. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10-yen coin. Oh, do I have to do it? Does this count? Right, like this. Good. Now do as I do. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you're there. Well, I guess she didn't pass on. I completely misunderstood there. It's here. Now, is this the spirit of Michio? Yako, could you ask the spirit? Alright. I thought the girl died. She is dead. She is died. She is dead. She is a ghost. She is a ghost possessing Yako right now. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Are you the spirit of Michio Shiraishi? It said yes. Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking the question only Michio would know the answer to? A question only Michio would know the answer to. Let's see then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? $49! $490! Probably 490 yen. Okay, that's right. Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and... the occult girl. Oh! It was kind of assumed that she was dead, but whenever we went back to it later, she does say that she managed to get away. But there was a bad ending where we did leave her, but we got caught by the curse. Yeah, I know who you mean. But no, she got away fine. We don't know how, but she did. The location of the talisman as well. Okay. Where is... let's do the talisman. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know where the talisman that you had is? She's probably gonna be no. Oh, she does know. She said the same thing. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. You call shenanigans? We'll find out. What if she's what if Mio's actually a ghost right now, but like tangible? We'll find out. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? Yeah, it was the weird situation that if we cared of the friend, she dies, but if we pick the timeline where we leave her, she survives. Yeah, it's weird. So she did carry it with her. And did you have it with you when you had your accident? Okay, so we know it was taken. Huh? She had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated. But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is... the perpetrator of the hit and run. But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. I mean, if it wasn't an accident, then it would make sense that perhaps she was killed in a way that made it seem like it was so that they could get her talisman, you know? But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. Yo, same thought. How likely is that, if the talisman really is so special? Ariel mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them? It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing that picture of the car. Then, shall we try asking? I'll try. Who was responsible? She's gonna say that one guy. I can't remember. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know who was behind the hit and run? It's called a hit and run for a reason. She says she knows. That's a relief. If she hadn't known... In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need to as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. So that's what it'll take? Alright, I'll try asking. Right. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. Of course she does, because we just got the name earlier, right? N-A-M-I. Nami from One Piece! Namigaki. I hope that was that one guy's name. N-A-M-I-G-A-K-I. Huh? Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? Why? Why is the implication... How does that imply that they know him? Can the spirit of the spirit board help me with my taxes? I think only if it's a ghost of, like, a tax person. As a ghost, I'd just be like, I don't know, fucking go download that one Steam game. Maybe it came back. We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? Oh, I see. So that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. What? The hell is he planning without his cursed stone? He's probably trying to take another. I really would play that game. I don't trust stuff like that. Apparently it works, but I don't know if I'm, you know... I'm not too intense on providing that kind of stuff. If it was on a way that couldn't be tracked, like, I don't know, an old cartridge game, sure, maybe. He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. If anybody knows a dead IRS agent. You don't answer it seriously? Really? I'm pretty sure you were supposed to. The game was supposed to help you file your taxes. That was what the game was about. You have to answer it seriously. It's probably why it was taken down. Dumb people answer it seriously? I don't think you're dumb if that's the intent. It's like going to TurboTax and saying only dumb people like fill this out correctly. Clearly you lie. I guess. I don't know. You falsify your tax records. Gabe going to jail for tax fraud. He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. Yeah, I knew it'd be dangerous to just leave. He's the bastard who killed Michio? Uh-oh. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please tell me the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout. No. Nah, it doesn't know. Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. sure it's painful to try and remember. But if you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. Oh, so it's not a not knowing, it's just that she's hesitant? What's the point in being hesitant as a ghost? It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. I mean, like, you use it to learn how to do your taxes, not straight up. I think the game would actually do it for you. I don't think it was a game on... Who would play it if it's teaching you how to do your taxes? Nobody cares about that. I could have sworn it was literally TurboTax, but for, you know... but for nerds. And cheaper, maybe. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Alright, Ario. Get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir! I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. I honestly believe tax filing companies pay the government a ton of money to keep taxes inconvenient so their business keeps afloat. Probably! Bro, when I went to go file taxes, this year, I guess, they took so much money from us, and I was like, damn, what is y'all's percentage? And they said, actually, it's not a percentage, it's based on the amount of papers. Like, paperwork. So, if I have deductibles, or if I have, like, 1099s, anything other than just, the what is it that you get in the mail? The W-2? That is what is taking out in their fees. It was so much money that I lost. Holy shit. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Think she'd give us a fake... Do you think that the ghosts are harassing her? Yako. This should be enough information. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. The game would do the taxes for you. You see? That's what I'm saying. It's not about teaching you to do taxes, it's just doing the taxes. Alright. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. No, Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know? She's not even asking the ghost questions, just talking through the Spirit Board. I'm so sorry I didn't know about all that. At all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Janochi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. I can't read that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hana Horde. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth now. I thank you so much! I guess this game will tell you how to use your credit card. You just need the funny numbers. Now that's how I see that game. But that's what I was saying. I was like, I can see why it was taken down because, you know, the fact that a game like that is connected to the internet, it's connected to Steam, you know, all that stuff. I wouldn't say it's necessarily uploaded to a server. Who knows if it is? But you can't know that. Oh, Spectre in the Spirit Board, how was your day? Oh, you know, great being dead. Yako. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. You use it to practice? You played the game, Gabe? Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Why is this making me sad, actually? No. What if it went to no? You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, talking about taxes, I'm literally tearing up right now. Michio, with this I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Oh, Mio! Sorry. It's just Michio. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried to and talked with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. Ugh, what was she thinking? Seriously, I mean, seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. She gonna go fucking kill the guy. I laugh as I have tears in my eyes. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's possession, or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Whoa! Ninja. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh, wait! No. Look, the coin. It moved to no on all on its own. I guess, what, she doesn't want to go on? You're right. When did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yako, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? Oh. Please, don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see, then. Michio? If you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? To do something that shows you won't forget. Just like throw the coin at her. Oh, am I doing something? What is this? Do something that shows you won't forget? Yo! Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy crap! Oh, thank you. Though, I don't really want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? Oh my god, big brain. I'll see you later. I punched my mic, my bad. Oh, it's so cute. I think that's only the second time we had a meta situation like that. I was legitimately crying though. It's so sad. Alright, all done. She's gone now. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I wasn't really feeling like myself recently. It was like there was a part of me that I had no control of or something. Well, yeah, no shit. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace. I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. I wonder if we meet this guy before we sent Michio off? What do you mean? Oh, like if you did? There might have been a bad ending. We might have just like straight up died. Weren't any problems? Huh? I think she meant like with the quote-unquote exorcism, right? Didn't people die? No, she meant with the separation of Michio and Yako. Not that. Because she was literally saying that, like, with how melded they were, like, it might become difficult to separate. But it was probably easier for them to separate because Michio had... I mean, they talked in the end, technically, so... You know, all the regrets were resolved and stuff like that. People dying, it was bad people that died, we're okay. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. If I was thrown into a supernatural free-for-all, I'd also not act like myself. She was not acting like herself because she was possessed. There's nothing else. But there's still something that's bothering me. Really? Yeah, I wonder what that feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. It's like getting hit with a... It's like getting stabbed by a tree and then pulling the branch out and there's a splinter left behind. Ugh! Anyway. Imagine that. That's what being possessed by a ghost feels like. Maybe because you gave you what the hell? Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Tatsumi? I had a feeling they were gonna pass it over. Doubt it. Having a cursed stone shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Someone's like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over? Oh, damn. Okay, well. She didn't do it, officer! It was the ghost possessing her. How do you prove that in court? You might be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine. Treat me the same as anyone who used the cursed stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over. So thanks, Chief. Yeah, let's go get that bastard Namigaki. The saving the game part. Ugh. Maybe want to die inside. Whoa, whoa, he didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have with this girl now that you've lost your cursed stone? Not Tamagotchi! That's not it. I'll tell you this for free. I have a cursed stone already. Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely trying to get it from us. I don't have any ill intentions. I wanted to tell you that. I want to help if you intend to resurrect Michio Shiraishi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my cursed stone. And that's why I took your cursed stone. Man, can't be too careful. What? Really? You would go around killing random people just to bring out one person that he accidentally killed? I don't think so. This guy's full of garbage. Garbage. Besides, what connection do you have to Michio Shiraishi? We, met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? I see. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. Uh-huh! We literally... we have a confession from the spirit herself! If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you'll let me ask you some questions in return. Ah. Did you just get your license recently, We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find out who the owner is. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Well, don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michio... why don't you? Not well, what the hell? Relationship with Michio Shiraishi. Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop. Stay away from me. Uh-oh. Get his ass! Damn it. Okay, I give up. God, it's all over for me. Afterwards, Yutaro Namigaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michio Shiraishi. Wasn't there a passenger in the car? It was the girl. It was that one fucking chick. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him. In a van? Who are you impressing with that? After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret and destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicked in the car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from a height. Afterwards, the pair parted ways, and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. Yeah, it was probably her. Next morning, Michio Shiraichi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, to spite him in his dreams every night. The detective still has the charm. Yeah, of course. He still has his own curse. I think he could technically also use the curse that goes with the ones he has additionally. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe not. I mean, probably. Otherwise, why would the guy, like, be thinking about killing them probably to get their curse echo? Or curse them. You think the woman's the granddaughter? Bitter tea. The tea is so bitter. Bro, bitter tea tastes especially worse when it's cold, so I gotta drink it fast. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing at him at all times. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from that night. It was then that he first heard rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, that it would be like if the accident never happened. And with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. I guess he was thinking about bringing her back. If I killed a person, I'd at least try to lie about it. I mean, I think he knows... At this rate, he already knows what the cursed echo of the detective is like, because he told him. And with all the information the detective told him, it's probably just like, well, there's no point in trying to hide the information anymore. I bet the old lady is that woman, since we actually never interacted with her. That's what... didn't we mention that earlier? That I think I might have said something. That's probably the lady from Hihaku Soaps. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 mysteries of Honjo every night. And he received the curse of the foot-washing mansion as a result. Oh boy, the legs! I see. That's right, I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was that girl who tempted me. Okay, calm down and listen, son. Their faces. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? Ugh. There's something I want to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michio should have had on her at the time of the accident? The feet fetish curse. Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. We already know that, like, the passenger looked over the body, right? We already had that. Why would he... whatever, I don't care anymore. In that case, what about that woman who was with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Trying to remove the guilt because of her. No, sir. You were the one with the foot on the pedal. Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just riding past her in a car involved in involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in of itself. But according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. If she took an article from the scene, she'd also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayame Tono. She's an art student I met in town. That is the girl, right? Just in case. Or is it a different girl? Yeah, okay. What?! An art student named Ayame Tono? Is that his daughter? Is that his daughter? Do we know the name of his daughter? Are you absolutely sure of that? What point would there be in lying to you now? What do you know of her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten in the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Shut up! Oh shit! I think it is his daughter. What's wrong, Inspector Tatsumi? You're drenched in sweat. No. Wait. Damn it. Why? How could this happen? Oh, listen up. I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the record of Fatesian Scroll. Got that? Okay, we will. Come with me. Oh, shit. Whoa! I guess it is his daughter. Okay. Oh, let's get going. Yeah. Oh, what is this? We have a bad ending somewhere that we missed out on. Let's go see it. Let's see this bad ending, supposedly. Oops. How do I skip all the text here? I forgot. Let's see, what could have happened? Who in their right mind would say that? Wait, say what? Let's go see the bad ending? I suppose we may, well, hear what it is you have to say. Glad to hear it. And we shall relocate elsewhere. Elsewhere? I don't like the TV being lit up. Sometimes I can't willingly look for bad endings because they scare me. So what did you want to discuss with us? Let's see, how do I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you two to use your curse stones to bring Michio Shiraishi back from the dead. What? That's why I was pursuing the rite of resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give up my curse stone before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers with some kind of connection to her. Which means this is the perfect opportunity for me to ask you for this. Well, I'm sorry, this is also sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we met briefly once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Right. Or fast skip them. It's like, oh, gotta close my eyes. It's like I couldn't willingly get the bad endings for Persona 5. The girl saying, you know what? That girl you just ran over, her curse low-key looks like she jumped off a building. Hmm? Oh, you mentioned curse, but that's not what they said at all. I got really confused there. I think you meant corpse. Yeah, there you go. Who in there? Well, I think the point is that she's not in her right mind. She is. He literally said like she's like kind of psychotic. Well, it'd be great if we could bring Michio back, but we've already decided not to use the rite of resurrection. Is that so? It seems, however, that we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting the soul dregs for you if you gave me your curse stone, you know. We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. Oh! Does the bad ending involve just, like, Michio, like, murdering this guy and not the other way around? Oh, shit. We'll see. I see. Well, that's too bad. I suppose I have to give up on the curse stones. Thank you for understanding. Hopefully. Hopefully nothing bad happens to Mio. I just hurt my jaw saying that. Phew, I thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want to bring Michio back? Oh. Huh? Yako? Maybe I should always try and go for the route that I think might be the bad ending at first, so we don't have to deal with that later. Uh-oh. Did she go off somewhere while we were talking? Moida him! Kill him! Yeah, if this guy's gonna be like one of the regrets, like she's probably definitely gonna do something. Finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not, but leading me to a secluded place, you've got guts. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your curse stone. Either you hand it over or I'll have to take it by force. What is he throwing his hands out for? What are you gonna do, idiot? What? Uh-oh. Why are you... No. She's here again. I don't understand. Oh, wait. It was just an accident. I swear I didn't mean to. Oh. That's why I was trying to bring you back. Bab, 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 bab. You're already dead. I was like, isn't that that quote from what's that one show? Fist of the North Star? Oh no! Do I wish to skip the performance? The performance of the credits here? Why do we have... I don't think we've seen one of these endings with credits before. He's like a spider. Or like a mantis. Yeah, good job! Woo! Great game. What if I get an achievement for watching the cutscenes? Or for the credits. Ooh. Great job. After this, Fumichika Nejima went on to use the power of his curse to commit mass murder. Yep. Shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Yeah, damn, Yako left you? Maybe she died. Oh, ending 1, Michio's Grudge. Ending 1? Hey, I did get an achievement. But not for the credits. Oh, what am I doing? I'm clicking OBS. I'm so dumb. I'm trying to click... I'm trying to click the fucking shit in OBS. I don't like Harue's stuff. I think she's kind of boring. Yeah, that could be it. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered at the residence of one Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. Did the guy from the beginning die? Yeah, so in this timeline, he's canonically dead. He's dead and, what's her name? This girl is nowhere to be seen. So I think it's assumed that right now in this timeline, she is still alive. And she might have been the one to kill him. Who knows? Because he did die from the, what is it, the bridge or something? What was the curse called? I can't remember anymore. Oh, the Whispering Canal. Oops, I skipped it. How do I bring up the text? I can't remember if there was a button to bring him up. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Yeah, we found out that, her son was killed for some stupid cultish sacrifice. Well, ma'am, seems like we managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. Right. Any birds in here? Cacao! Oh, I already got that one. Damn it. Alright, Richter Kai. He's always going at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. Oh, I clicked a random one. Uh-oh. Alright, let's reassess the current curse situation. Right. I must admit, I'd never expected the police to be so on top of things. Is this eye kind of open here? I can't tell. The Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi is provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ario didn't. The Chief Inspector, on the other hand, will have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a cursed stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Richter Kai is cooler than Michael Jackson. How dare you say that about him? Would you be okay with hanging on to this stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? Alright. Judging by the official announcement, it seems what UI wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over. I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never even... we never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection. Yes? Oh, I hope the restaurant is open. I want pizza. Oh my god, I was been thinking about getting pizza all day. And I didn't even think about it being a holiday weekend. They may or may not be open. Damn it. Please be open. I want pizza. I want broccoli. Indeed. I'm counting on you. He's a stylish Hutchinson from Stingsky and Hutch? I've never heard of this. Stingsky? Interesting. If what we heard is true, there are just three curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko and Suguru left to investigate. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stories a few times. I see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. Is it called that? Isn't it something like Stotsky or something? I don't know. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we're to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but damn it, times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too, the one-sided reed, I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul dregs, well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets the chance to, if the chief inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. Yeah, I think I get the idea. The idea. I've never seen anything from that show though, so I wouldn't know. Why did you tell the chief inspector about the safe house if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in Iwai's memoirs. It was just a matter of time until he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. I hate the stupid expression she has with her mouth kind of open. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking about Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about the girl from Bohor, Ayame Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stole someone else's curse stone by now. Close your mouth! That's possible too, but... We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet, a place connected to the Taiko and Suguru. Alright, that's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. What if there's an ending where Richter dies? Oh my god. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. She looks as tired as I feel. Yeah, I feel like, you know, maybe your, like, 8-year-old son being murdered and then, you know, his killer's never being caught. I think that might, you know, make you exhausted after a year or so. Lord. Victor? Yes? Yeah, that's right. Would you mind if we made a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. No way. I was literally thinking, no, we should get some candy. We should stop somewhere and get some snacks. But the candy store is probably where Yuko lives, or Yako, so. I concede. Sorry, Lard, you're okay. I suppose I don't mind. Candy. Then, shall we depart? From this part on, you will be given the option to finish investigation, will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue to the next part. You may also come back and restart the section from the point which you left off. We're going to Candy Shop. I want candy! Think. Apparently Richter likes to visit a local candy shop in every district he visits. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality, each one has its own unique displays of colors to match the locale. Somebody call 50 Cent. What? Why? Why are we calling 50 Cent? It kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. I want one of those giant swirly lollipops. Alright, ma'am. Should we go for a Monjiaki or something? Candy Shop is one of his songs. Oh. I'm not knowledgeable in that kind of stuff. It's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. It's candy! You don't need you don't need to... It's like a second stomach, basically. I don't think Monjiaki is candy, though, necessarily. I think it's a sweet. There's a Monjiaki. Oh yeah, it's definitely a food. Pan-fried batter. It's like a... It's a scrambled pancake. There you go. How about that? Hi, Ninjash! How are you? Ninjash, you see I have merch. I got merch yesterday. Woohoo! I haven't had great luck with this Mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Oh, I'm not clicked to the game. Apparently most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. My brother and Christ were trying to solve a murder here. And stop just for Jawbreaker? Yeah! Okay. Hana, why are these prices so weird? I didn't set the prices. I don't know why some of them are whole dollars and then the other ones are 95, okay? I don't make the prices. I just get a cut. That's not what you see, huh? Do you not see it? Is it not in USD? I don't... Oh wait, no, you're, what the heck? 36.538? What? Hold on. Is this USD or is this like Canadian? I don't know. Hold on. It just says $36 for me. I don't know. It isn't you. Oh well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe you have some sort of like extension. I don't know. 36.538. Interesting. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some really rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead. Don't buy them all now. What is he doing? Posted in Discord? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, what in the world? What are all those tabs you have open? Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 YouTube tabs. Twitter's open twice. That's not important. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna copy this though. And I'll send it to the person, the Uwu Market person, to see why it's coming up like this for you. Y'all, I close all my windows when I go to bed. I don't leave a single thing open. Like my what the hell? OBS, any video games, VTube, Steam, Discord. Hi Yasmin, how's it going? Alright, hold on, I forgot what I was doing here. Do you know why one of my... There we go. Alright, I shared it. I'm not seeing prices like that, so this is just really weird. You're doing pretty well? Nice. You have minimized groups there too. What the heck? I'm pretty sure if I had so many tabs open, my computer would just explode. Anyway. Let me know when you want to leave, okay? Alright, ma'am. Ma'am. That's good. Alright, we're going to Meter Richo. This must be another one of those, quests where we need to, stop somewhere. Like with, Yako. So we'll go here. Oh wait, what is this? What else are we doing here? I can't remember even stopping at this point. What in the hell? Did we do this yet? Can't remember what you had for dinner last night. Looks like that agent over there is having some trouble with this pen. So if you've got a spare, go lend it to him. And for the record, I had Katsudan last night. No need to worry about me going senile just yet. Katsudan! I love the new model, by the way. I think I saw some of the debut. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for stopping by now. I appreciate it. Also, I'm glad that you like the model. I know I look like a genius, but I didn't think I came across as the type to carry spare pens on my person. You, a genius? You're dreaming. But if his pen just stopped working, he can get it going again with a bit of nail polish remover. Nail polish remover? Yeah, you know, what you used to remove nail polish. Never used it before. Do I look like I would've? Don't make me sound crazy for not having used the stuff. I doubt you have either. Oh no, I've used it all, right? Did you know it can remove oil-based ink stains? Which is also why it can be used to fix old dried up pen nibs. I remember making the mistake of using a lighter to try and loosen up the ink. And then it just straight up, like, caught the pen on fire. It burned and melted the plastic. Whatever's in there that removes the ink also doubles as a way to unclog pens. Huh, good to know. Still wouldn't call you a genius, but it's something. You gotta make sure the remover doesn't mix with the ink, though, or it'll ruin it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Not to worry, I don't have nail polish remover on me right now anyway. Oh, no problem then. That doesn't fix anything. Long story short, I don't have a spare pen. Alright, I'll let him know. What the heck was all that about? Also, I thought we were gonna wait for Miu in school. In the school? It's nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and the head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that it'd help with the investigation. Dealing with all this must have been a real headache for those guys. I should think of them again later. Alright, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. This is weird because we kind of already have dealt with the situation, I guess, when of them waiting. There we go. In which I cannot continue just yet. I don't know if progressing this would... I don't know. Oh, whatever. He just found out his daughter is psycho and went, man, I could go for some rice and pork. No. That's the time is different. That was before the Yako and Mio came back to them. I know we're supposed to be finding that Record of Fate's Yen Scroll thing, but it sure would be nice if we had more of a lead to work with. Right now, our only option is to try and trace the bloodline of that Omiyaji Seimon Atsuchi Mikado to today. But he's not a legitimate descendant of his family, so the library doesn't have anything about it. And since we've got nothing so far, we find ourselves here. Ah, the Hiyaku soaps. As expected. My daughter! So this is the Hiyaku soaps headquarters. So we're thinking that one of the high-ranking people here is most likely the mastermind. Chairwoman Yamamori, was it? Wait, are chairwomen high-ranking? Isn't the most important person at a company the president? I'm not sure, but she's definitely an important person. Even if we were able to meet with her, what do you want to talk? What do we talk to her about? Talk to her. When you just want to eat? That's me though! I just want to eat, but I still got at least another hour with y'all. I'm so hungry. I want pizza. Oh, my back. We can't just waltz in there and ask her if she knows about the Yen Scroll out of nowhere. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Oh, is that your working style, Mio? Well, whenever I find myself out of options, I usually just jump right into the thick of it. Just put pork chops in the oven. I don't have pork chops or an oven. I have a, what do you call it? I have an air fryer. I haven't used it yet before. Oh, if you're scared, I don't mind going in by myself. Scared? As if. Come, think of me as your trusty bodyguard. I don't mind going big and taking a chance. Welcome back, Gabe. The only thing between Hana and pizza is us. I mean, this restaurant might not even be open today, so who knows. That's the Yako I know. Now then, can we really just barge in there and expect it to go well? Yeah, why not? Oh my god! Mio! Can you not stand right behind me? Jesus Christ. Jump scared. Oh, Mio, what about that one guy? The one Inspector Tsumi checked with. I forgot his name. Oh, right. He apparently never heard from Nakagoshi. Not that we have a way of contacting him directly anyway. No, it's not it's not that she's ugly. God. My tea went cold. I'm gonna go pour it out. Actually, I feel like it'd be a waste. I'll finish it. I'll just gag every time. Oh, it's so bitter. It's literally sending shivers down my body when I take a drink. That teleporting Watson. Oh, from that one Sherlock Holmes game. Just reheat the tea with the air fryer. Am I gonna put the cup in there too? My Detective Pikachu only in theaters May 10th 7-Eleven thermal cup. For some reason I went crazy with the shit and I was buying all the Detective Pikachu stuff from 7-Eleven when it came out. Oh my goodness. Almost done. Hold on. Alright, all done. Hold on. But now to wash it down with water. Water that I'm also all out of now. You just have to leave a message with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau's messenger and hope it reaches him. Oh my god. The bitterness of the tea is affecting my tongue. Everybody, only 22 more followers and then we hit 80k. Whoa, 80k! Holy shit, 8k. That was a little too many digits there. If I had 80k, that'd be wild. There's a Detective Pikachu amiibo? What in the world? How would they make one for that? He's always the one who contacts me, and even when he's, even then, it's only instructions. Well, I guess we're in a tight spot then. We won't get anywhere just waiting around. Let's do the best we can working on our own. Oh, a mockingbird. It's a, what do you call this thing? A spoonbill? What if he's in the sky? Oh my god! Hi, Mio. Oh, the second one? I don't think we got the first one in English, did we? There were a bunch of police cars speeding by here earlier. I wonder if something had happened. Must be. I've seen a few police officers and they looked like they were on edge. Could Inspector Tatsumi have let that Nejima escape? And everyone's scrambling to find him? Oh, after all the effort we put into gathering information, that would be unfortunate. Let me look up this amiibo. That's interesting. God, he is huge. Is the packaging the same size? Or is it... Oh, no. No, this looks really thick. God, for reselling? How are you supposed to get this anyway? Because it looks like resellers are selling it around $40 to $50. Oh, this came out in 2018. This is old. You got it secondhand. Damn. I see. Well, I hope y'all didn't hear that. I just accidentally dropped. It was like a hand exercise thing. I don't know how to describe it. All right. Well, what am I doing? Just thinking? Like, what am I supposed to do here? I wonder what happened. That I can't just keep walking around. Oh, I'm just supposed to... Okay. Now, shall we? Let's go inside. Alright, let's give this a shot. Wait, did Detective Pikachu come out in English? The first one? Excuse us. We were denied. We got kicked out. Looks like we're out of luck. Who knew you needed an appointment months in advance to meet the chairwoman? Turns out she's super duper important. Even the receptionist gave us the cold shoulder after realizing we're just students. Maybe her private secretary would hear us out, but they seem to be out at the moment. In that case, I guess we'll suspend. If they can go there, I don't know where they could go. This is where, I watched my parents die per Rappa. Any birds anywhere? This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Agreed. Wasn't the victim of Hihaku Soap's employee? That's right, his name was Shogo Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. If people in the company know about the rite, it only makes sense that they'd be looking for curse stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps that Shogo died trying to take a stone from someone else. Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with the curse stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was the Whispering Canal? What do you think of the Batman team and Team Meme? With Parappa? I mean, I was just quoting a different meme, but yeah. It was a Batman talking to Parappa. But Parappa repeats it. Goes, this is where you watched your parents die. Oops, oops. Good point. That would mean Shogo Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal himself. Could he have had that beckoning light, or even a Taiko Tsugaru? I was here last night and there weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. Ma'am, excuse me, but there's one more thing I'd like to try. Oh, be my guest. To try? What are you trying to try here? Shogo Okie is the name of the person who died here. It's hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up murdered by the curse. Given his ties to Hihaku, we can assume he was aware of the situation and somehow involved with these curses. Yeah, a bummer. I guess the meme in itself is just Batman telling that to different people. I was out here last night looking for the curse bear connected with the beckoning light, too. Did you see anything? Afraid not, but they gotta be out here somewhere. Okay, how come it doesn't tell me this talk is even finished? Anyway. Someone must have received the beckoning light's curse here last night. Bam 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 bam. Yeah, where am I supposed to go? Bam 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 bam. What do we need to do to get our hands on a curse stone filled with soul dregs? I wonder what kind of music Richter is into. I imagine he likes English songs. Why? Why do you think that? No matter how much I look at these flowers, they don't make me feel any better. I'm just like interacting with anything, seeing if it'll change. Fax machine, it can send images to other places along the telephone network. I rarely find a use for it. Y'all ever think about how crazy, like, fax machines actually are? Being able to send, like, images or text over a phone line. I think that's rather actually crazy, but maybe it's no different from the internet in that case. I don't fucking know. I just sound like a boomer with that kind of thing. I was just thinking that. I stopped watching the news. Stop being in my head! There's too much fluff. I wish they'd cut out the pointless stories and just report on what's important. She doesn't like watching TV. Get out of me head, man! We have reason to believe the curse bearer of the Taiko Tsugaru was here last night. It's possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. Can you say anything else important? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Oh! Hey, that lady over there. Hatsuyomi Tono. She seems to be trying to hide. Yeah, I was watching silence. Hey! We don't want to startle her and have her run off on us. Let's sit and watch her for now. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we're gonna yell out to her. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, he's gone. I suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Oh, there he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? Huh. Does he mean to intimidate her? Ah, she noticed. I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. If anything, pagers were cooler because they could send information without a phone line. The same time fax machines were a thing. I mean, isn't it just necessarily like a phone? Weren't they like cell phones? Cell phones existed before pagers, right? But like not so high tech. Didn't they have like the brick phones before pagers? So phone waves, or whatever the fuck cell phone communication works with. I guess though in that, no, I don't know what I'm thinking. That's the pager would be before text messaging though. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being a boomer. But that's what I was getting at. I was like, we already kind of have that kind of thing with the internet, so old phones had no screen. Yeah, they were like landlines but without the cable. No text messages or nothing. And then they combined them all. Crazy. Oh, they're coming here. What is that called? It's like a technology boom or something like that with the 90s and early 2000s kids went through. Where we just had like influxes of technological what do you call it? Upgrades and shit like that. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Like in such a short time span, you go from things like cell phones to pagers, uh, CD players to MP3 players, and then you get MP3 players with apps, and then those get combined into smartphones and stuff. It's so wild. Experiencing this kind of sucks, and now we're just trapped. We're stuck there. We're stuck at having the cell phone with apps, and it's only gotten worse. I hate talking. I just literally feel like a boomer. We have had such extreme technological advances, and at the same time, I feel like society has not advanced because of it. It just sounds definitely boomer. The convenience of convenience has basically put human growth on a standstill. Y'all know what I mean? Now we get smart links. I don't know what a smart link is. It made me think of Jack Link's beef jerky. It made me think of beef jerky. Cell phone to pagers to iPods to phones to internet. I mean, we had internet before all that. Internet was same time or before smartphone or cell phones. So, wait, aliens? Where did aliens come in? Here she is. What do you think? Smooth worked by the master. Yes, very smooth. Hello. Thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Pursued? By who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? From the police? I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's gotten herself in. Well, before things were made for convenience and then put a price, and now it's the other way around. But the internet at that point required a hard point, dial a phone, and put in a receiver. Yeah, but I'm just saying the internet was still a thing. Internet hasn't really changed too much, just to how it's accessed. I don't know where else. I don't know like how something like the internet could even evolve. It's kind of intangible in the first place. What do y'all think? In a futuristic world, how could the internet be better? They put the they put the internet in our breakfast foods. It's in our cereals. Like lead. That doesn't make sense. This is like such a weird thing because I never actually thought about it, like the technology putting humanity at a standstill. That is quite literally like one of the invisible plot points that's totally within my head of like Solomon's story. And it's why technology and knowledge is typically provided by demons, because like God doesn't want that to happen. I don't know. How many connections are functional? And how quick and easy access this. A TBF, to be fair? Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what we're saying anymore. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. Alright, why are you being chased? The police have my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something doesn't feel right, and I got scared. I don't think the pandemic froze anything, to be honest. I don't think anything was progressing any faster for human accessibility. What am I saying? Ever since that one iPhone came out, the first iPhone, I think that's kind of like where we slowed down. In human technological growth. You know what? Ever since the 3DS. That's all I can think of. The 3DS would have been the first step to holograms, and we're still not there yet. To be fair, where I am, there are a lot of old people who don't know how to use new tech, so I assume future would be more convenient stuff. They don't know how to use it because of the technological boom that we went through. Everything came out so quickly that, I mean, they're still learning how to deal with the first part, basically. I think it feels like we've slowed down. But it's still moving along in the background. I mean, yeah. I'm obviously stuff is being worked on. You got stuff like augmented reality. Like those weird Google the Google Lens thing or something like that. But I can't really perceive it as being a progression because of the price tag specifically. Yeah. I can't consider it a progression unless the lower class can not lower class, like mid-lower class can have accessibility to it. For some reason, the closest thing I can think of, or the earliest thing I can think of is like a Game Boy. It's like what? That's like $80, $100. Sure, it's expensive for low class, but it's not necessarily out of reach. And then, you know, just kind of steps up from there. SpaceX is working on airless tires. That's pretty cool. Does that count as technological? That's more like the opposite. I don't know. I remember thinking smart cars were, not smart car, that's not the right word. Smart is its own make. I remember thinking electric vehicles were gonna be like super crazy. I thought they were gonna be like the Regalia in Final Fantasy 15. You were gonna have your hybrid vehicles. I thought hybrid meant like land, sea, and sky. I thought it could turn into a boat. That's what I thought it could do. Just make tireless cars. Exactly! Give us our hybrid cars! Do you have any idea why they were after you? Well, I've been searching for the curses, so... This music is so dramatic for this conversation. We shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. Uh-huh? How cruel! But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but we've got reason not to get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning! But if you've got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other now. You're going to go- you leave me for pork chops? Fine, bye, Yasmin. But if you've got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other now. Anyway, how are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Fortunately, that's been going quite well. Oh. Does that mean you found someone to steal a cursed stone from? Not exactly, but I found out a kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You already have flying cars. They're called helicopters. I don't want a helicopter! That's not a car! They have to be publicly accessible to the public. You're really asking me that. It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Ah. Useless lady. What if we made a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you tell us about your last resort. Huh? Is that what got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all, I'm just curious. The public can get a license? That's not the same. I already got my driving license. Let me drive a helicopter. Well, I had to come back from the kitchen to apologize for the thanks, Yasmin. An excuse will just not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. Actually, but what if we turn you into the public, huh? How about we use that as leverage here? That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can count on in this world is yourself. Grab her, Richter! Aw. We can't let her get away. Let's go after her. Grab her, Richter. Oh! Stop it. Get any closer and I'll scream. Please wait. I'll help you out with no conditions. Will you change your mind quick? That just makes you all more suspicious. I tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, get a flying license. You need to travel to Y-axis. Ah! You asked so much of me, G-Noodle. Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize there are police officers in my close family. At least it'll allow us a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. Richter's so pretty. Ayame Tono says her plans for the Rite of Resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. Does this mean she's given up on her plan to steal a cursed stone? Richter? Huh? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. You do? Even if we don't steal another cursed stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I'm prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own, too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to steal a cursed stone with Soul Dregs already in it? Doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko Tsuguru cursed stone. We still don't know much about that one. Richter? That last resort Ayame spoke of. Richter looks like Vincent from Catherine if he had You know, if Vincent from Catherine had Riz, like, maybe that could have just fucking not had the game happen at all. It could be our chance. We can use her. I hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear. I can't help but feel oddly irritated around that girl, Ayame Tono. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. Oh, I'm thinking. I didn't mean to think. I meant to move. Do 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 do. Knock knock. I was out here last night looking for the curse bearer, connected with the beckoning light too. Ah, okay. Yeah, we already had this. I might have to move on. I don't know if I can prog from here. Richter! Richter Kai. Let's finish. Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't looking too Gucci. Oh god, it's 4 p.m. already. From HQ to all bureaus. Richter is an anime Yellowstone character. I don't know what Yellowstone is. Officers have discovered the residence of paroled offender Fumichika Nejima, currently wanted under suspicion of criminal threat. Suspect escaped his residence prior to officers' arrival and is now at large in Sumida City. Suspect is thought to be fleeing on foot. All bureaus are instructed to pursue, ensuring that he does not take refuge indoors. Oh, interesting. Furthermore, suspect is believed to possess a weapon capable of causing large-scale casualties. All officers are instructed to exercise extreme caution in their pursuit, remaining vigilant for signs of explosive and poison gas. If they're just looking for somebody with explosives and poison gas, they're probably not going to find that. Welcome back, Gabe. Sorry, boss. I tracked down Nejima's safe house, but he legged it just before we got there. Not your fault. We should have known he'd be on the lookout for us. We've got officers all over town. It's only a matter of time before we bag him. So, boss, what are we doing here anyway? I figured Nejima might show up. Call it a hunch, but he used this place as a hideout 20 years ago. Fair enough, but will he even remember it after so long? A kill on sight. Yeah, absolutely murder this man. Remember that mugshot of Nejima we circulated? I think it was from when he got out on parole, but except for a few wrinkles, he looked just like he did 20 years ago. Yeah, no idea how he kept up that weight on a prison diet. That's a stroke of luck, though, isn't it? It means he'll be easy to spot. But he looks significantly different now, right? He has a different name at the school, right? I can't remember. Yeah, this would be him, right? We're assuming it's him. That'd be a big difference. What was his name again? I got lost. No, not you. Makoto is such a girl's name. I wonder what they're talking about. It's assumed that the janitor is the guy, right? See, there's something bothering me about that. We've got every officer in the area looking for him, but no one's seen a damn thing. Which makes me wonder, what if we're looking for the wrong face? Oh, okay, never mind. You mean he slimmed down? But it's only been half a year since he made parole. Could he really have lost that much weight in just 6 months? Well, he must look different enough that no one recognized him when we started working at Komagata High. Good point, but that means the photo we got is useless. I know we didn't see anyone when we looked around before, but maybe we should check again. Don't bother, it's only been a few minutes. Let's take a second to sit and think. Aye, aye, boss. Break time it is. Snack time. Do 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 do. Bow, bow, do, do. Aereo. Damn you, Nejima, where the hell did you go? What am I thinking about? The rest of the town's crawling with police, but there's practically no one here. We've been running ourselves ragged all day. It's nice to finally stop and catch our breath. Huh? Hey, boss. I think I hear something coming from those bushes over there. You sure it ain't the wind? Hello, is anybody there? Ooh, look who it is! Well, I'll be damned. Bro, I lost solid 13 kilograms half a year. It's very much possible. Yeah, but they were saying that, like, in 20 years, he hadn't lost a pound. So, from when he was incarcerated. So, to not lose any weight in 20 years, and then, I just realized, is the music very quiet? To not lose any weight in 20 years, but then suddenly lose, like, a lot of it in half a year? I think that's where the suspicion is coming from. Hey, you! Let me ask you something. And how can I help you two fine gents? What-oh? Do I know you? I could swear I've seen you somewhere before. Afraid you ain't gonna charm anyone with that tired old line, sir. Not even this old-timer. Playing hard to get, eh? By mistake. Anyway, what's your business here? Just enjoying a moment to myself since I got the day off. I like it here. It's peaceful. We're looking for someone. Mind if we ask you some questions? Sound like a lucky man, sir, to have a strapping gent like yourself after him. Wow, look at that, flattering him. This one's business, not pleasure. I've dedicated my life to putting this guy behind bars. Behind bars. You say that again? You can say that again. Boss put in so many hours, even his wife and kid left him. Enough, Ario, you'll set him off. Sorry to hear that, sir, but if you glared at them like that all day, I can't say I blame him. What? Oh, that's it. The guy I'm after used to laugh just like that. Uh-oh. You sure I haven't seen him? Oh, no, sir. Don't know anyone like that, sir. But with a laugh like that, he must be bad to the bone. Uh-oh. He's a nasty piece of work, all right, but maybe he can still do the right thing. You like to think so, eh? Ario, call for backup. Huh? You mean that's him? Yeah, skedaddling, get him! Wait! I'll go after him, you get back up. Okay, I'm on it. All officers, the guy's skedaddling from HQ to all bureaus. Suspect has been sighted in the former Yasuda Gardens and is fleeing towards Kamagata Bridge. Ario, go the long way around. We'll trap him on the bridge. Got it. Give it up, Nejima. Whoa! You're surrounded. There's no way out. Hey, now you're really gonna pull that thing on poor old me. When did the boys in blue get so trigger happy around unarmed civilians? Unarmed my ass. We know what the curse you're packing is capable of. But we also know it can do shit in daylight, so give it up and come quietly. Y'all totally know Ario's gonna die. I'm just like thinking of all these characters that are probably gonna just kick the bucket, unfortunately. Can't do shit in daylight, eh? What do you think I am, some third-rate amateur? I'm a goddamn black magician. Oh my god, dark magician mentioned! No way, can black magic really do that? Like hell it can. He's pulling that out of his ass. Black magic is from the West and these curses are Japanese. They don't have anything to do with each other. Besides, if you could use curses while the sun was up, you wouldn't have given us till dusk. Oh, nice of you to take me at my word on that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that EY's out of the picture, I'm shit out of options. Good to know. Sounds like it won't take much to get you to give up. Careful now, I think I might just be desperate enough to try something. And the kid over there might just be desperate enough to shoot. Bit of a wild card, huh? Oh boy, here we go. Uh-oh! Hey! Get out of here! Okay, luckily there's cops in front and behind. You wanna talk, I'll talk, but first you gotta put that thing away. I can't think straight with a gun in my face. No. Not a chance. If you got something to say, then say it. Your buddy's hands are shaking. If he squeezes the trigger a bit too hard, I'm done for. Makes things more exciting, don't you think? You two have lost your fucking minds. Get talking! About his threat. That massacre you told me about on the phone, did you mean it? Every word. Don't you worry, since you'll have the case of a lifetime. Oh yeah? How you gonna pull it off? Like I'm gonna tell you, dumbass. But I'll give you one thing for free. I've never had to wait till sundown. I just wanted to make sure you really hate me for this. Pretty sure I hate you plenty already. That ain't shit. I need more hatred out of you. More! More! You son of a bitch, ain't ya? Ain't ya? Oh, I'm not done. Just wait till you see what I've got in store for, what you really care about. You should be quaking in your fucking boots. That's not gonna happen. Whenever they just say curse words out of nowhere, it's so funny to me. She's got enough to worry about without your sorry ass getting in her hair. No, that's more like it. There's the face I wanted to see. Yeah, that's the stuff. What a fucking creep. I'm a man of my word, as you're about to find out. You have the curse stone for the one-sided read. Of course I do. Take a look. That's it, alright. Hey, just showing it off. Whoops, better put it somewhere safe. Wouldn't want something to happen to it. How did you find out about the cursed stones? They don't have anything to do with black magic. Someone else turned you onto them, didn't they? That puffed up teacher Araishi couldn't shut up about him. He's desperate for a chance to flaunt his smarts. All I had to do was act impressed. That still doesn't explain how you learn so much so fast. Curses and black magic ain't as different as you seem to think. As far as I'm concerned, they're just two ways of harnessing paranormal powers. I like how he still has a cigarette. Like, he's not gonna let all this bother him. You're sure there isn't more to it? All that matters is whether that power is the real deal. As curse is very real, as you well know. Joke's on you, Nejima. Don't you know the one-sided reed is a fake dropped in with the rest? Oh, give it a rest. I've tested it myself. You use that thing on people? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch! This man is committed to his nicotine and his murder. A criminal through and through. When something this special falls into your lap, you gotta take it for a spin. I'm just good at covering my tracks. Good enough not to get caught, at least. Let me guess, you're back to your old tricks? Attacking schoolgirls in the middle of the night? Ah, so you know about that, huh? One of the brats put up a fight. But enough time for the other one to get away, so I went ahead and called it quits. Sounds like your curse is a real pain to set off. No, I had that sorted way beforehand, but she pulled some kind of spirit bullshit on me. I would have gotten a little bitch eventually, I just didn't have the time. Way beforehand, huh? That's interesting. I guess that's what happened. That's how we know Mio got away. Is he just literally gave up. If you think puzzling out my curse is gonna help, don't bother. Why not? Because you won't be able to do shit about it either way. I'll let you in on a secret. I could fuck up a good few hundred people right now if I wanted to. A few hundred? Yeah, now you're getting it. I could kill any one of them at any time. So I'm going to wait. No, I was gonna say our powers don't work during the day. I was like, we totally know he's not fibbing, but actually we don't actually know that because it's still daytime. I guess we got ourselves in a situation. You're telling me your curse can kill people you can't even see? Seems a bit unfair. If you really can do that, why'd you even bother showing up in person last night? I wanted to make sure that curse worked, and I figured I'd need to clean up after. You seriously got your curse locked on several hundred people? That's one hell of a curse stone you're packing. These things sure ain't made equal. And of course you got the nasty one of all the shitty luck. I'm told I pulled a good one. Told by who? Whoopsie, I've said too much. I knew it. Someone fed you all this info. I don't know what you're talking about. Given that he's still alive, I'd say he ain't lying. No, our curse stone doesn't work. None of the curse stones are supposed to work during the day, so we wouldn't get the feeling to use it if he is lying. I knew it. Someone fed you all this info. Oh yeah. So what if like the way that he could kill people is not through his curse stone, but there's like snipers on the roof? What's it been, Nejima? 20 years since you've been studying black magic? And now you're just giving it all up for Eastern curses? I didn't have you down for a cheater. Hey, now black magic screwed me over first. You can't blame a man for going with the girl who can meet his needs. Bombs? Probably, maybe? I'm thinking it has to be related to black magic mix. Maybe. Screwed you over, how? Because of your resurrection ritual didn't work? That was the real point of the murders, wasn't it? Girl? He's using girl figuratively. He's saying if black magic's not working, then might as well go for the one that does. He's just saying like a what do you call it? A metaphor, I guess? Must have been rough putting in all that work with no payoff. Imagine my surprise when I finally found out what you were really after. So now you're trying again with the rite of resurrection, taking the chance to spit in my eye while you do it. Tell me, Nejima. Who is it you want to resurrect so damn bad? Who is it you spent 20 years chasing? It's the mother of that baby, ain't it? You had a partner. And though you never put a ring on her, the two of you had a kid. But then she died. Maybe she got sick. Maybe she got into an accident. But either way, she left you and the kid all alone in the world. Tell me I'm wrong, Nejima. It's her you're trying to bring back, isn't it? I've seen for myself just how many folks are pinning their hopes on this rite of resurrection. And I can tell you this, it ain't natural. And it ain't gonna lead to any good. So, if all you ever needed was someone to help you deal with the pain, then... Whoa! That scared me. I was like, I'm pretty sure, like, none of this is real. God, you're so fucking stupid. Huh? Is that really what you think? That's hilarious. You don't know a goddamn thing. What? Oh, damn it. For a second there, I really thought you were gonna talk him down, boss. What if he just wants to resurrect the people he killed so he can kill him again? Listen up, chump. I'll tell you what really happened 20 years ago. What really happened? This music's so dramatic! You got half of it right. I did have a loving girl back once, sweet as could be. She knows what she went by, though I couldn't tell you if that was her real name. Don't know where she came from either. She traveled, I think. Might have been an angel for all I know. She sure seemed like one to me. This music's so good. It's like shit you would hear in like a theater or something like that. And then she got sick and just like that, she was gone. My guess is that it was the pollution, but I never knew for sure. Couldn't afford a decent doctor. My life after that was living hell. Until I found this grimoire in an old bookstore. A grimoire, huh? They just got, like, black magic books in bookstores. And told of a resurrection ritual, black magic, that could bring Shino back. So I was right. Not exactly, see. Who said the ritual didn't work? Maybe they did watch FMA. You said it yourself, black magic screwed you over. A Shino? Did we have a Shino? No, it screwed me alright. But it worked just fine. What's that supposed to mean? See, the ritual doesn't bring back person as they were when they died. It's more like reincarnation, rebirth. Rebirth? Wait. Oh no. Oh hell no. You mean that baby? Damn right, the resurrection ritual brought Shino back to me as a fucking baby. That's so fucked up. Well, okay. You gotta be kidding me. You're telling me that wasn't her kid, that was her in the flesh? The hell I am! That little brat was not my Shino. Her mind was gone, she was totally helpless, she didn't even know who I was. Her warm arms, her gentle voice, gone, 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 there wasn't a damn thing left of her. The fucking hand pose for his hands are by his side like that. What the hell did you expect? She was a baby! If you really cared about her, you would have grown some balls and acted like a father. Fuck that. I snatched sacrifices off the street for her, chopped them to pieces for her, and that's what I get? A screaming little bundle of shit and piss? That wasn't my Shino. Give me back her softness. Give me back her warmth. Give her back to me. Yeah, I wouldn't even have been the same person with, like, being raised by this fucking psycho. So you just let the baby to die? I know you were scum, but you really are the lowest of the low. Look at me in the eye and tell me that if your wife turned into a baby, you'd love her just the same. You know what? Maybe his maybe his morals aren't so bad. What, you're gonna suddenly love a baby? It's calling the police. Oh shit, what if he is the police? How could I do that when I couldn't even be sure it was really her? Yeah, I get it. I get that you're human garbage who doesn't care about anyone but himself. So now you're going after the rite of resurrection in the hopes you'll get luckier this time. Luck doesn't come to it. The rite really works. There's proof. But what happens if you get the same results? If your Shino comes back as a baby again? Yeah. Shut up! Don't you put that lie in my head. It'll work this time. It has to. Damn, he's looking pretty wild now. What is all of this? Fumichika first began believing in miracles when he voluntarily enlisted in World War II as a teenager and was the only prisoner of war in his unit to survive. By the time the war ended and he was freed, he had earned some I can't read. He had learned some English and gained considerable weight from the food he was given in captivity. Upon returning to Japan, Fumichika found that the area in which his parents' house was located in Tokyo had been burned to the ground. His entire family wiped out in the disaster. Starting over from nothing, he worked hard and eventually opened a small general store near the Sumida River. Though it was not a thriving business, it was enough to put food on the table. Fumichika was inspired by the new cultural trends flooding into the city as Tokyo was rebuilt from the ashes. He was especially fond of books and enjoyed visiting antique bookstores in Kanda to search for rare foreign books in his free time. Of all books, however, it was those on the paranormal and the occult that caught his eye, as he was already open to the existence of such things due to his miraculous return from the war. What was initially a passing interest gradually became a deep fascination with Western black magic as he gathered more information on the subject. Still single after 30, Fumichika tried performing a black magic ritual to summon a partner. Black magic won't get you a girlfriend, Fumichika. Soon after, he met a woman who called herself Shino, though her real name remains unknown. Shino had left her hometown in the countryside where she had no family or work to support her, and somehow made it to Tokyo while earning a meager daily wage. So he's like 60? How many years passed? 30? You can assume maybe he was like 18 when he enlisted. Or it says teenager. I wonder how young you could be to enlist in the war for World War II in Japan. Still single after 30. He could only be like in his 40s, like 45 or so. Let's see. Depends on if you lied. I don't know. It's World War II. So there could have been like an exception in what do you call it? Soldiers and shit. 16 to 18. Yeah, it could be 16. So he'd probably be around 47 or so. You're helping build a house. Dang, Bake, you're doing so much. Go build that house. Let's see. When she met Fumichika, she was haggard and on the verge of starvation. Fumichika, who felt a connection with Shino due to the ritual, decided to take her into his home and let her live there. Both of them having lived alone for most of their lives, the two turned out to be a perfect match. Shino gradually recovered, but still was not strong enough to work. Fumichika was by no means a skilled businessman, and their lives were far from financially secure. But Shino, who had experienced wartime Japan, was simply content to have food on the table and eat every day. The two spent their days together, poor but happy to be by each other's sides. Several years later, Shino's condition took a severe turn for the worse. The local doctor could offer them no help, and without enough money to take Shino to a major hospital, Fumichika resorted to using black magic to heal her. However, it was of no use, and she passed away at their home. Her final words were, "I'm sorry, I must go first. I'll leave the rest to you." Fumichika plunged into intense despair. He drank and ate everything he could to distract himself, which caused him to rapidly gain weight. After a while he was finally able to walk around town once more, he found himself drawn to the antique bookstore. Within which he found a grimoire he had never laid eyes on before. The grimoire contained detailed instructions on how to perform a resurrection through black magic. The rite required the dismemberment and sacrifice of a young woman, but this great cost only served to convince Fumichika that this would be the spell that would finally work. He embraced the grimoire and let his depictions of black magic consume his heart more than ever before. Fumichika then found a destitute woman in town who was on the verge of collapse, brought her into a basement warehouse, and performed the ritual sacrifice. However, it had no effect. Thinking that his own hesitation had gotten in the way, he was swift to perform the ritual again, but it had proved fruitless. He repeated the process 4 times in total. Each time, he dismembered the body into small pieces and dumped them into the filthy Sumida River, where they were never found. While cleaning up after his 4th kill, a disappointed Fumichika noticed an emaciated baby nearby. Could it have been Shino? So what, there's not even proof that this is like the same person? He thinks it's about 50. Well, this was, oh yeah, it would have been about 10. So let's say it was 15 and that was 30 years later. I think 10 years have passed, right, since those murders. I can't quite remember. No, 20. Wouldn't it have been 20? He was in jail for 20 years. Either way, this guy's fucking old. Yeah, he could be pretty old. So then, that's at least 50. He would have to be like 65. At the least. If they let a 15-year-old in the war, at least, God, he is old. Ha. Fuck. Fuck. I knew it. Someone fed you all this info. Oh, I keep falling for that one. World War... But we have this information. Hold on. What was his name again? Oh, I'm stupid. I was seeing the still single after 30 and then applying it to 30 years for some reason instead. So I was taking his age and then adding 30 to it. So yeah, he could be around 50s. It doesn't matter, I'm through with black magic. Is that why you gave your grimoire to UI? I figured he could use it. I put a lot of work into getting him to believe that sort of stuff. Fine then, keep your mouth shut. Fine then, keep your secrets. But I do know one thing. All that about being able to use your curse during the day, it's bullshit, it's a bluff. Oh, that's not what you think. Your back's to the wall and you still haven't used your curse. If you really could pull the plug at any time, you'd have done so by now. Now there's the Sumi I know. Fine, I admit it, it's exactly like you said. If I could have used my curse, I would have. So I did. Huh? There should be a few new corpses around the city right now. You sure you should be pointing guns at me when people are dying across the city? What? When did you? Hey, Ario! Get someone to check that out. Just don't take your eyes off Nejima. Aye, aye, boss. Hey, I need someone over here. Uh-oh. There's a mysterious figure in the background. Yeah, that's right. Get to earning that paycheck. If you don't see him soon, there'll be plenty more on the way. However will you get out of this mess? The longer you keep me here, the more people die. That's blood on your hands. Bullshit, you're bluffing. Think what you like. You'll see soon enough. Ma'am, what are you doing here? Huh? What the? Whoa, back up, back up, back up. The hell's she doing here? Crap, our eyes just met. This is bad, real bad. Why'd she have to pick now of all times? Get out of here, damn it. Book it before he sees you. Oh, this is his daughter. That's right. What I need to ask her about Namigaki. Shit. Boss, where are you, where are you doing? Is that a typo? Where are you doing? Looking all over the place. Focus. Huh. Uh-oh. Damn it. Oh, I shouldn't have gone looking. Fuck, he's fast. Ayame, get away! Ario, you gonna, like, do anything? What's the gun for? Well, Ayame Toto. I've been looking for you for a very long time. Huh? What? Dad? Ayame, don't you dare, you bastard! Get away from me! Get over here! What in the world? Get off, you're hurting me! Stay right where you are if she dies. What? With what? What sort of weapon do you have? Hey, get back here! Make me see you around, dumb fucks! Yeah, Ario, what's the gun for? That piece of shit took Ayame hostage and ran off with her. After him, we can't let him get away. Yeah, what a fucking idiot. This music. From HQ to all bureaus. Suspect has evaded capture at Komagata Bridge and remains at large. He is currently on the run with one female hostage. How is he running so fast? He's literally carrying a person. I gotta say, boss, we really screwed that one up. Yeah, we did. It's my fault. All we can do now is hope he doesn't slip the net. We know his identity now, boss. You can't run forever. Come on, keep your chin up. I'm sure the hostage will be alright. I hope so. I can't believe that was your daughter. How crazy is that? Yeah. We've been trying to get a hold of her since this morning, and she just shows up there? Who would have thought? What a twist of fate. Yeah, a bit too twisted of a twist for my liking. I think you need a breather, boss. You're not making sense. Does this mean she was the one in the car with Namagaki? Nah, we don't know that yet. And see what she has to say before we jump to any conclusions. You sound tired, boss. That standoff must have really done a number on you. Come on, let's treat ourselves to some Mitsumame. That'll put a spring in your step. How did the cops even let her through? I don't think they did. One of the silhouettes was literally like a cop. So she would have been beyond the gap. But obviously he slipped right by Tsutsumi, and the cop had his back faced towards them, so he wouldn't have seen them. Yeah, that sounds good. Some sugar might be just what I need to get my brain working. Whoa, hold on, boss. Sounds like Patrol's just gotten a message. I'll go check it out. Sure thing. Please be good news. Please be good news. Good news, boss. They found Nejima. No shit. What about the hostage? I don't know. They just said come quick. Uh-oh. Please be good news. Please be good news. What the fuck? Is he dead? They fucking beat him up. God damn it. Guess we'll find out when we got there. At 4:28 p.m., Fumichika Nejima, also known as Makoto Ashibiya, was discovered in the former Yasuda Gardens, beaten to death. The body suffered 110 distinct instances of blunt force trauma. The case is being treated as a homicide. The deceased possessions have not been recovered and appear to have been taken post-mortem. The location of the deceased female hostage remains unclear. Police continue to pursue her as a person of interest. You think whatever her name is, beat him up? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. We'll find out next time. 110 dang girl did some damage. I forgot her name already. Harue is her name. You think she did it? The emaciated lady. Oh, what am I doing? Anyway, let's go see who we can raid. Ah, what a fun story. Oops. No. What the heck is Square Enix streaming? Damn, it's Sunday. No book streaming at all. Let's go raid Giga. Giga is celebrating her 1 year at VShojo. Which reminds me that when I can't remember if I said it already, but when I was at Anime Fest, I was looking for Giga stuff. I was like, there has to be, because like all these people they have like Matara and Iron Mouse. I was like, they clearly have VShojo. They have to know Giga, right? And I remember asking some bug, I was like, do you have any Giga? And she was like, who is that? And I was like, what? I was like, she's been with VShojo for like a whole year. And she's like, oh. I felt so sad. I wanted Giga merch. I feel like I even saw Joel. Well, I saw like actually 2 Joel cosplayers. I went crazy. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out, everybug, and you know, for story time. I have no idea what she's even doing right now. She's watching like really old videos that are hard to look at. I thought we were gonna raid Square Enix. No, you think I care about that? Anyway, I will be streaming again tomorrow. It is Labor Day. We'll be continuing Pokemon X, I believe. Eclipse told me my antenna were getting in the way of my face. I'm sorry, they're just really long. But anyway, let's go say hi to Giga. And I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow, 4 p.m. CST, okay? Bye-bye!